Hi children, welcome back in our online English classes. Dear students, I hope you all are fine and enjoying watching videos. Keep watching our videos regularly and study regularly. Student, today we are going to start the last topic of this year, this academic year. This is the 6.3, this one is poem, Confessions of a Born Spectator. So students, this unit, this one is the last 6.3 and the poem it is Confessions of a Born Spectator. You know students what is meant by confession? Confession means agreement, acceptance, okay, कबूल कर लेना, माफी मांग लेना, okay, to accept for mistake of a born spectator. And spectator, we call spectator to the people who watch games, sports, movie, okay, watchers like audience, spectators, okay. So born spectator. Now let's read the starter kit is given here. What is given? Let's see. People take part in sports for enjoyment, okay, fitness and health, but unfortunately there are often accidents resulting in nasty cuts, broken uh, bones, okay, twisted joints. You can see in your textbook also. And sometimes even death. Sports like American football, rugby, hockey, rock climbing and boxing are more risky than tennis, badminton, squash, rowing, cricket, basketball and gymnastics. But almost any sport can lead to injury. So what would you like to be? A player or a spectator? The famous American poet Ogden Nash here gives his reason for choosing to remain a spectator all his life. Read and enjoy. So students, it is given here the people who take part in sports, they sometimes enjoy. Okay. So almost all sports and games can enjoy us. So students, sometimes it is given some games are there, those are more risky. So even though a sportman can die also there, death also can be happen there. Okay. So here this poet wants to be a spectator. Okay. A poet always want to be a spectator only. He don't want to play a sport. And he has given here his reason why does he not want to become a sportman. And his name is here Ogden Nash. In 902 he born and up to 1972 he lived life and he gives here reason for choosing to remain a spectator all his life. So let's read and enjoy the poem. One infant grows up and becomes a jockey. Another plays basketball or hockey. This one the prize ring gets to enter. That one becomes a tackle or center. I am just as glad as can be that I am not them, that they are not me. Students, here poet is saying that I am very happy and he is giving reason also why is he happy. So in the first line he says one infant. Infant means child, baby. Okay. One infant grows up and becomes a jockey. So jockey means what? Jockey means a horse rider. Okay, good horse rider. One infant grows up. Okay, small child grows up and someone become a jockey, another plays basketball or hockey, and some people play basketball and hockey and they become sportsmen. Okay. So this one, now here student, this one is used for the poet himself, means I. Okay, means this one, the prize ring heads to enter. Now here what is meant by prize ring? Means this is the ring where we play boxing. Have you seen boxing on TV? Yes. Okay. Wrestling or boxing. So like the famous games are sports are there, WWE, okay, WWF. So this poet hates to enter the ring. The poet hates, okay, to enter these rings. That one becomes a tackle or center. And again he is playing from other people, other players, and becomes tackle or center. So students, tackle and center are the position in sports, in games. If you see cricket match and cricket ground, there are some position like bowler, okay, batsman, and keeper, fielder, okay, runner, umpire. So that's why tackle and center also are positions of players. So one become tackle or center. If you play basketball, hockey, or any another game as a child, so you can become tackle, center. In different positions you can go. I am just as glad can be. Now poet is saying I am very happy, I am glad as can be. Okay, as can be happy, so I am happy that I am not them, that they are not me. So why? Because I am not the sportsman and they are not me. I am only a spectator. I can watch, okay, by sitting away, and they are playing. So I am not there and they are not at me. Now second stanza. With all my heart do I admire athletes who sweat for fun or hire, who take the field in gaudy form and maim each other as they roam. My limp and bashful spirit feeds on other people's heroic deeds. Now what poet wants to say here, that he says, with all my heart do I admire. So I can admire sportsmen, I can admire, okay, and athletes. So I can admire to athletes who sweat for fun or hire. So those sportsmen, those athletes who sweat, okay, for fun. Maybe they are sweating for fun or hire. Hire means money. Okay. ऐसे स्पोर्ट्समैन जो मेहनत करके खेलते हैं, पसीना बहाते हैं, so maybe it is for fun और maybe it is for hire. हो सकता है कि वो पैसे कमाने के लिए खेल रहे हो या फिर फन के लिए खेल रहे हो. So I can admire them who take the field in gaudy form. Now what is gaudy form? It is colorful dress. We have seen sportsmen on the ground. They have a uniform. Okay, so that is gaudy form. And maim each other. Maim means what? To injure other. Okay, so while playing, while running, while jumping, the players can be injured. While boxing, they injure each other. So, and maim each other as they run, as they jump, as they play. Okay. My limb and bashful spirit feeds. So here, my limb and bashful spirit. It is said about himself. Okay, my soul, my limb. limb का मतलब होता है कमजोर, अपंग. Okay, and bashful means shameful. Shameful spirit feeds means I am becoming happy. I am feeding on other people's heroic deeds. Whatever the other sportsmen, other people who play, they whatever they heroic deeds. Okay, they whatever they do as a hero, they play as a hero. Okay. So I only enjoy that only by looking. So here two paragraphs finished. So here new words are given in this box: jockey, prize ring, then tackle or center, and then gaudy form and wrong. So you have to write this 5 times in your notebook. Now let's see next stanza. On next page, page number 160. Now runs 90 yards to score. B knocks the champion to the floor. Crisping vertebrae and spine lashes his steed across the line. You think my ego, it would please to swap positions with one of these. Now A runs 90 yards to score. A means one player only. Okay. A and B, these two letters are used here. A to indicate players. A runs 90 yards to score and B knocks the champion to the floor. Means these two are players. Maybe someone runs 90 yards score, the runner, okay, in running race, and B knocks the champion to the floor. So it is given about boxing sport. Okay, here. So B, what do? B knocks the champion to the floor. Okay, and crisping vertebrae. Now crisping vertebrae, you know what is crispy? Have you eaten aloo chips, potato chips, tomato chips? Yes. So they are more crispy. We can break them. We can break them in crispy. Okay. So it is used the word crisping. Crisping means breaking vertebrae and spines. So these people, these sportsmen, while playing, they crisp vertebrae and spines. Vertebrae are bone, backbone. We can call it backbone. Maybe in science lesson you have learned about this vertebrae and spines. Lashes his steed across the line. Okay, so and here steed is used for the horse only. So these people, okay, they crisping vertebrae and spine and lash his steed across the line. Means this is about horse riding. This line is here. You would think my ego would please to swap positions with one of these. So you may think that these players, these sportsmen, can please my ego. Okay, they can please my ego. They can make me happy, and maybe I think to swap my position means you may think that I can go and play there. I also want to be and go and play as a sportsman. So maybe you think it is okay. You would think my ego it would please to swap position with one of these. Now next Saga. Well, ego might be pleased enough, but zealous athletes play so rough. They do not ever in their dealings consider one another's feelings. I am glad that when my struggle begins, twixt prudence and ego, prudence wins. Now here he is saying, the poet is saying, he wants to say that maybe you are thinking, you can think that I can swap my position, but no. Okay? What is here? Well, ego might be pleased enough. My ego might be pleased enough, but zealous at last. Students, here zealous is another word, and you have heard before this jealous. That jealous is alag, that is different, and this jealous is different. Okay? It means here eager. Okay? इसको हम उत्साही कहेंगे, उत्साही. Zealous athletes. This sportsmen who are zealous to play, and they play so rough. Okay? These zealous athletes play so rough. So they do not even in their dealings consider one another's feelings. So while they play, they don't consider the opponent's feelings. Okay? Whoever they are playing with whom, they don't consider their feelings. What does he or she thinking? Okay? What will they feel? Okay, so they don't consider their feelings. And I am glad that when my struggle begins, twixt prudence and ego. Here twixt means between. Okay? When my struggle begins between prudence and ego. Prudence means what? Safety. To save myself, to be safe. Prudence and ego. When my ego and produce struggle begins, so my prudence wins. So first of all, I think about my safety. Ego lets behind only. Okay. So I don't listen my ego. I don't want to make please my ego. I want to prevents myself. I want to be safe first. Okay. So it means this poet don't want to go and play there on the ground. Now, next paragraph. When swollen eye meets narrowed for a feast, when snaps the knee and cracks the wrist, when calm officialdom demands, is there a doctor in the stands? My soul in true thanksgiving speaks for this most modest of physics. Now let's see. When swollen eye meets narrowed fist. It is what is meant by this? Swollen eye means eye ड्यू टू इंजुरी इट स्वॉल ओके उसको हम कहते हैं सूज जाना जब जब कोई मार लग जाती है हमारे आँख को तो हमारी आँख बड़ी हो जाती है सूज जाती है उसको कहते हैं swollen ओके व्हेन swollen eye meets narrowed fist ऐसी फिस्ट से जब आँख लगती है ओके when they meet when snaps the knee and cracks the wrist when our knees get hurted our wrist get hurted. So when calm officialdom is a person in the ground, okay, that demands, is there a doctor in the stands? So the person comes there to look after the players and he calls, is there anyone doctor seated in the pavilion? Okay, so is there any doctor in the stands? So my soul in true thanksgiving speaks for this most modest of physics. So at that time, my soul thanks me. My soul thanks me. Why? It is given here this most modest. Modest means here we can say weak of physics means body. Our weak for our weak body. Okay, it is okay. You are weak, but you are not there in the sport that in the ground. Okay, it is good to have in stand only and to watch the game from a distance. Now next paragraph, stanza. Athletes, I will bring to you or eat with you or anything except compete with you. Buy tickets worth their weight in radium to watch you gamble in a stadium and reassure myself anew that you are not me and I am not you. Now this is the last stanza. Athletes, now the poet wants to say to the sportsman, athletes, I will drink to you. I can drink with you. Okay. Or eat with you. I can eat with you. Or I can do anything except compete with you. So I can do anything but I cannot compete with you. I cannot play with you. I cannot fight with you. Okay. Buy tickets. I can buy tickets worth their weight in radium. Now students, radium is one type of metal that is very expensive. Okay, so the poet wants to say that I can buy tickets in the weight of radiums. Okay, and to watch you gamble in stadium. Whatever you are playing, I can just see, I can gamble, I can watch, and I can buy tickets for it and reassure myself anew. So again he is saying that I am new here. Okay, that you are not me and I am not you. So this time whenever I watch sports, whenever I come to stadiums and see the sports, so I reassure myself that I am a new, okay, and I am new, that you are not me and I am not you. So this poem was written by Ogden Nash. So this was a very beautiful poem. Here they have finished this poem. All new words you can write in notebooks 5 times. If you have any doubt, any confusion about any stanza, you can message me. Okay. Remaining part question answers we will continue in our next video.